Hey, greetings and salutations. Guess what? You know I can't leave well enough alone. Jeez. Thought I was going to give up on it that easy. I was so dejected after the last time I worked on this thing, and I got to thinking, you know, I wonder why that thing didn't just, you know, I wonder why that thing didn't start. Well, I think perhaps it might have been something to do with these two open vacuum ports and that open vacuum port, and the fact that this engine's been sitting for 4 or 5 years and only ran for about a minute, enough to get it from the driveway to where it was parked in the backyard. And plus, I don't know what the overall condition of this carburetor is. Obviously, it caught fire. I got it from my neighbor, and he gave it to me, and he said that it caught fire. And I don't know if he did anything with it or anything, but I know that the bowls were loose so both bowls were loose when I started pumping gas up to this thing. So I'm going to do a couple things. First thing I'm going to do is I got some vinyl vacuum port covers. And I'm going to plug those vacuum ports, and I'm going to try again. If I still can't get it running, then what I'll do is I'll go on that small block Mopar engine, and I'll pull that 600 CFM metal block off of there, because I rebuilt that and I know that one works. And I'll put that on here and see if I can get it to go. If it still won't go, then maybe I'll look into the distributor. But I ain't giving up on this thing yet. I need to get this thing running. So stick around. Let's see if I can get this garbage to run. Oh, look, it's my beautiful wife.
You see man jump?
Poke me in the bootard. Hey.
Hi.
Hi, Daddy.
Bye, baby. Have fun.
Okay.
Let's plug those ports. Oh, for goodness sakes. Of course, it's times like this I could really use my daughter's help, because she can get her little tiny hands in there. Okay, there's one. All right. Not having too much hope for this carburetor. Now I need to get a battery out of the blue Jeep. All right, here we go again. I know there's gas in here. Thing's not leaking. Maybe the needle seats have freed up. Let's see. yeah. There's freaking gas in there. Alright. Let's see if it pops off. That smells terrible. Where's my little stool? One thing sucks about this horror deal is, you know, it's great that it's lifted. This truck's got a 6-inch lift on it. But, man, getting up into that engine compartment to do anything is a royal pain in the ass. There we go. All right, I'll put you on hold and I'll hook up the throttle somehow. You know, makeshift hook up the throttle so I can operate the throttle from the cab of the truck, because I can't be at two places at the same time. Hey, I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
I got the bracket bolted in with one bolt and got the old zip tie tack there. It's pretty sketch, but I think it'll work. Let's see if I can make it run now. Oh, hello, old friend. Uh-oh, starter stuck. Timing. Timing might be way off. Let's see if I have a return spring. The good thing about being a chronic hoarder, that's a proper return spring. It's 2 springs. So if one fails, of course it's way too freaking long. I guess a little more zip tie tack is in order. Gotta find some. Well, I am fresh out of zip ties, so I did the little double spring tack there. Advance the timing. I got my throttle hooked up. Let's see if it fires off. Freaking starter stuck again. Well, that's no bueno. I need to get the thing over here. We got battery charger. Well, let's see if that works. Well, I have confirmed that I'm on the right spark plug at top dead center on the compression stroke. Let me just try that. She's a runner, boys! Woo! That felt good. I was beginning to second guess my abilities, man. Holy. It took a minute, but I don't know what the hell the deal was, man. Must have been just some crud inside that carburetor need to get cleaned out. Let's see if it's leaking. It was leaking bad the other day when I was fixing to give up on it. It's not leaking at all. Let's see if it starts back up again. Okay. So I guess you know what this means, guys, huh? Means I get to put this pig back together. Apparently, you know, a day or two of fuel sitting in those bowls softened things up and swelled up the gaskets and loosened up those seats, and I plugged the thing in and no leak. No leak. That's a good thing. After a few dozen tries, I got the thing to fire off, and it sounds like it's running pretty good. I mean, it could use some work on the idle circuit, but that's probably the carburetor. I guess I should start putting together, assembling a list of parts that I need to put this thing back together, figure out how much it's going to cost, and see whether or not I want to actually do it. So, a big ugly lives again to fight another day. When I got done working on this thing the other day, I was telling my wife about it, and I told her, I'm done, man. I'm selling that piece of shit and getting rid of it. And she was a little bit like, aw. I'm like, what do you mean, aw? She goes, we made a lot of memories in that vehicle. And that's true. We did. Let me make a proposal to my potential subscribers and to my loyal viewers that watch the garbage that I put out every time I put something out. If you want to see a build series based around this old square body Chevy, I'm willing to do it, but I need your help because I don't have the financial fortitude to be able to take on all these projects by myself. So let me ask you, are you willing to support me if I start a Patreon account or a PayPal donation link. Are you willing to support me financially? If enough people show interest, I'll consider doing that, and I'll start creating content around what you guys want to see. Some of you are clamoring for more bus content. Same thing there. If you want to see more bus content, I'm probably $2,000 away from finishing that. Probably. I got the flooring to do. I got the bathroom to finish, tiling in the bathroom, and just finishing touches, you know, paint, that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in supporting as little as $1 a month to support these projects, I would certainly appreciate that. Comment in the comments if you'd be willing to support the channel by becoming a Patreon or a PayPal donator. You know, I do have a 6.2 diesel in the garage. That would be a bolt-in. It needs a little work, but I do a 6.2 diesel conversion. Usually people do the other way around. They do a gas, they pull out 6.2 and put it. Anyway, what I've always wanted to do with this rig is turn it into the ultimate bug out / overlanding rig. I'd love nothing more than to put a 4BT Cummins in the place of that V8, and fire rack with a big tent, you know, big sleep per 5 people tent on the roof, 14 bolt, a full team. If I could talk, I would tell you what I want to do. Get a 14 bolt rear, full floater rear, and a Dana 44 front. That seems like a pretty good combination for a rig like this. And turn it into a nice overlanding rig. Well, that's all I got for today. It lives again. It runs. I knew it would. I don't know why I keep doubting myself. Anyway. So if you haven't done so yet, click the button that says subscribe and the little bell icon next to it so YouTube will let you know next time I upload a video. If you like this video, smash that like button and share it with your vast social media network. That helps the channel a lot. And check the links in the description for the gear that I use to make these videos and any products that you see in these videos, in these projects. I might put a link down in the description. Check the description. And if you can afford to purchase any of those items in the description, that's one way you can support the channel. Thank you in advance if you can afford to do that. And if you can't afford to do that, that's okay. It probably just means that we're cousins. Until next time, have fun, stay safe, shoot straight, keep the powder dry, and have a splendid day. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time, okay? Okay, bye. Canada.